Hi, I'm Bugsy and I'm a recovering addict. I'm going to be reading just for today, December 20th, 2024, Overcoming Self-Obsession, page 370, basic text, page 97. In living the steps, we begin to let go of our self-obsession. Many of us came to the program convinced that our feelings, our wants, and our needs were of the utmost importance to everyone. We had practiced a lifetime of self-seeking, self-centered behavior and believed it was the only way to live. That self-centeredness doesn't cease just because we stop using drugs. Perhaps we attend our first NA function and are positive that everyone in the room is watching us, judging us, and condemning us. We may demand that our sponsor be on call to listen to us whenever we want, and they, in turn, may gently suggest that the world does not revolve around us. The more we insist on being the center of the universe, the less satisfied we will be with our friends, our sponsor, and everything else. Freedom from self-obsession can be found through concentrating more on the needs of others and less on our own. When others have problems, we can offer help. When newcomers need rides to meetings, we can pick them up. When friends are lonely, we can spend time with them. When we find ourselves feeling unloved or ignored, we can offer the love and attention we need to someone else. In giving, we receive much more in return. And that's a promise we can trust. Just for today, I will share the world with others, knowing they are just as important as I am. I will nourish my spirit by giving of myself. I'm very much like an NPC. That's non-playing character, right? In video games? I don't play video games. Anyway, we'll go with that. I'm like an NPC where I won't engage unless you engage with me. And it's not because I'm like, well, you should check on me because I'm most important. It's really because I get so enthralled in life that I forget to check in on other people. Life keeps happening at a rapid pace that there are days that I forget. It's not all the time. There are times I reach out and say, hey, I was thinking about you. How you doing? But for the most part, I know it's something I have to work on, that when people reach out to me, hey, I've been thinking about you. How you doing? That happens more towards me than me towards them. And I need to work on that because it's not me wanting to have everybody care about what I'm doing. It's just me that caring so much about what I'm doing that I forget about the world around me. And like I said, it's something I need to work on. But then I feel like that's also a part of the self-obsession, self-centeredness. It's not direct or an intentional self-centeredness or self-obsession. It's just that my life is the life that I'm in control of right now, so I forget that other people in my life may need my support, if that makes any sense. So that's one thing I know I have to work on. And I do appreciate when people reach out to me, and then it reminds me, like, dang, I'm such a bad friend. I didn't check on them. Like, what's going on? But I feel like sometimes self-obsession and self-centeredness can come from a carryover symptom of recovery, or excuse me, of addiction into your recovery. Because we've spent so much time in addiction worrying about number one. I am number one. And I was hanging out with a lot of people who were also number one in their own world. They weren't number one to me, they were number one to themselves. So for the most part, I was taking care of me. I was making sure I got my fix. I was making sure where the drugs were going to come from. I was making the phone calls. I made sure that I had my share. And I didn't care about anyone else. And same for everybody else around me. They all had the same one-way tracked mind of when are they going to get theirs. And it's not necessarily something that we consciously decided, I'm going to continue this when I get into recovery. I'm going to continue to be self-centered and worry only about myself. It's just something that we became so accustomed to throughout our addiction that now we're in our recovery, we literally have to consciously remember that other people in our lives exist. And other people in our lives may need our support. So I know, like I've said, this was a call out to me. I need to work on reaching out to those who need my support. Even if they're not talking to me, but I know that they're going through a hard time, I need to take the time to be like, you know what, I'm going to check on them. And if that's something you guys struggle with, that's okay. It's something we can work on. It's definitely something we can work on. But once you become conscious of that, it's easier to start working on it. And it's nicer when you figure it out on your own, and it's not after some kind of blow up between you and a friend or a lover or a family member where they're like, well, you never check on me, It's nice to be able to self discover that there are things that you need to work on and then work on them, just like this. So don't think that everybody's got their eyes on you, because most people have their eyes on themselves. Like, am I doing what I need to do to get through today? And sure, there are people out there who judge and watch other people, like, ugh, but don't worry about them. We are sitting here wondering, is everybody watching me? Is everybody judging me? Are they questioning my sobriety and things like that? Don't worry about what they are thinking. Worry about your recovery. And not everybody's so enthralled in your life that they're going to take all of their time to watch you. Okay, and if you feel like people may be judging you, maybe look at yourself and be like, wait, am I projecting? Am I projecting that they are judging me? What am I doing that makes me think that they might be judging me? And maybe change that. But yes, check in on each other. Don't think that everybody's going to check in on you. And if they don't feel bad, because like I said in the beginning of this, sometimes life just gets in the way. Of friendships, of any kind of relationships, family members, everything. Life can get in the way. Just take a step back once in a while and be like, wait, have I checked in on these people? Have I checked in on my friends, my family, my lovers? Lover, I don't know. Some of you might have lovers, I don't know. But check in on people and make sure that they are okay. And if they're checking in on you, be appreciative of that, because they took their time to make sure you're okay. So anyway, this went on way longer than I thought. I had a little flub ups talking about lovers. Anyway, I was just going with the plurals. That's the word. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.